Back in 2014, 4 very different women decided to embark on a journey which would hopefully change their lives forever. Join Heidi, Leanne, Michelle and Annalise as they take on the biggest challenge of their lives. We get up close and personal and experience their highs and lows.
It's way harder than I thought.
As they face the scales in a bid to shed the weight and get healthy. We highlight some of the medical conditions that can arise from being overweight.
I would probably predict at least one of them would develop type 2 diabetes.
Welcome the 4 ladies back on stage, please.
And finally, find out whether they truly have gone from fat to fit. It was back in November 2014 that local radio and television presenter Michelle Ruggieri decided to take charge of her life and tackle her weight issue in a bid to become fitter.
It's always been my dream to be thin.
She also decided that the only way she would ever achieve this and stay motivated was if it were to be documented.
And I've done so many things. I've been on Weight Watchers, which I did lose weight, then I put it back on. I did Natur House last year where I lost, nearly 10 kilos. I've nearly put it all back on. I wanted to do something, a life-changing thing, and really set myself a challenge. Something that being filmed, I can't get out of it. I would be letting so many people down, including myself. So I thought I have to this is the only way to do it.
Of course, not wanting to do it alone, she quickly enrolled 3 other women.
So when Michelle approached me in Morrison's, as she does, yes, and she says, I've got something I want to do with you. You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. And to be honest with you, I think Michelle came and saved my life, because at the end of the day, I don't think I would have done this on my own.
The 4 women would then embark on a journey together to prove to themselves that with hard work and determination, anything is achievable. Right, it's time now to meet the stars of the show. First up, it's Annalise Benitez.
I'm Annalise Benitez. I'm 45 years old. I'd spent many years being a large weight. I tried lots of different diets, and I suppose I could use the term tried very loosely and inverted commas, because I don't think I really tried. And at the end of the day, diabetes had been progressing slowly. I'd been warned that eventually I'd get diabetes, and I did. I think, I've not been able to run after my kids. I've not been able to do a lot of activities with my kids. I think it's just basically slowing me down. And as I get older, obviously joints hurt, everything hurts. And to be honest with you, I'm slowly killing myself. Diabetes had been progressing slowly. I'd been warned that eventually I'd get diabetes, and I did. I think that the diabetes for me was a turning point where I had to say, well, either you're going to do something about it, or you're basically going to die young. And that's not something I want to happen, because one of my worst fears is to die young and to leave my children. So, this is something I had to do.
Up next is 26-year-old Leanne Whitfield.
Leanne Whitfield, and I'm 26. Well, at first, it was Michelle who pushed me, because I'm not into cameras and all of that. But because I started losing weight, I thought this would be the final push to finally come down to what I want to be. After having my second child, I just saw pictures and I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? This isn't healthy. I've got 2 children to think of. What's made me motivate myself is my 2 children now. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy for them. If we go to the park, I want to run with them. Before, I couldn't with my eldest. I wasn't a big baby. If you see, maybe where I picked up the weight was when I hit about 6, 7. My parents divorced. Obviously, my father left. It was just me, my brothers, and my mum. My mum had to work 2 or 3 works a day, so obviously she wouldn't be at home. So what was easier? Peaks in the oven, maybe a sandwich, a takeaway. So we weren't eating healthy as such due to that. You look at your 2 children and you think you want to last more than 50, 60 years old, and if you're obese and out of control, it's very dangerous. I've always been big. I've never been the size 10, 12, but now I'm a lot more confident. Now if there's a group photo, I don't mind coming out in the camera. Before I used to hide in everywhere, but yep, it's all to do with the health. I am scared.
Now, with every exercise regime, keeping you motivated and disciplined plays a vital role. Enter the fray the fitness professional, Daniel Cornelio.
My name is Daniel Cornelio. I'm a fitness professional. I've been qualified for 6 years.
Since returning to Gibraltar, Daniel has set up his own physical fitness centre, Fit Body Result, which offers a variety of services such as one-to-one personal sessions, sports massage therapy, personalised diets and circuit training. Through Fit Body Result, Daniel takes great pride in helping individuals achieve their goals.
2, 1, let's go! The ultimate satisfaction for me is seeing smiles on people's faces once they reach their goal, or they see that they're on their way and the hard work is paying off to whatever it is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's strength, that they themselves see it.
So what is Daniel's approach to achieving success?
There's a method that I like to use, and I found that it works very well. I don't have like a standard program that if Mr. A walks in through the door, when Mr. D walks in through the door, he'll get what Mr. A got. I mean, everyone is different, so everything's really tailor-made. Certain people might not like certain exercises, so I can't give someone, it wouldn't be right to give someone the same exact program, so everything's very personalized.
And it's with that personal attention that Daniel believes is the best formula for better results.
And make sure that they understand, that you understand what their needs is, what their, say, difficulties have been over the years. I mean, some people come, they've had a problem or been overweight for 10 years. You can't just expect to undo all of that in a few months.
Our next participant is Michelle Ruggeroni.
My name is Michelle Ruggeroni. I'm 45 years old. It's always been my dream to be thin. I've always been fat all my life. So from the moment I was born, I think it's probably a few years where I was normal in weight, and then it's just my relationship with food is probably quite wrong. I just want to be thin. I don't want to be a fat person anymore. I feel I am a thin person in a fat person's body. I look at clothes and I think, wow, that would look great on me, but the reality is that they would never fit me. They would never look great on me, but I kind of think I'm thin. And I'm not, and I'm being told my mother's quite a dominant feature in this, because she's always telling me, because she used to be big and she lost a lot of weight, and she's always encouraging me to do the same. I've seen, some pictures of me, which as we've started the program, we've had some pictures taken with not very much on, as I'm sure people will see, and I really was disgusted with what I saw. And I have it on my phone just to remind myself of how I don't want to be.
And our final participant is 39-year-old Heidi Jeffries.
My name is Heidi Jeffries and I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 in July, set a challenge before my 40th birthday. I've got a 10-year-old son who's Speedy Gonzalez, and I'd like to be able to run after him without panting. And I think it's time I started looking after myself a bit and stop with the excuses. My excuse is I've always been like this, I've always been big, and it's not an excuse. I have to do something for myself now. Since I was very, very little, I remember pictures of myself going back. I was a big baby, so my mum says I was 9 actually when I was born. And I carried on the trend of being big in school. I always stood out from the rest of the class. I was always very, very tall and quite big. Everybody caught up with me, height size, and I just stayed that height, but sort of grew the other way. So yeah, I've always been on the biggish side. With the first one I gained, I think it was 24 kilos. with the first one. With Matthew, with my second one, it was only 9.5 kilos. But with the first one with Mikey, it was nearly 24 kilos, and obviously that blew me out. When I got married, I did one of these pill diets. Easy way out, easy way into dieting, and I lost, I think it was 20 to 30 kilos when I got married. But obviously that was the magic of the pills at the time. Everybody, la dieta pluma. And that's what I did, the easy way out. I'd like to join in with their games, join in running after one, or having a little basketball match with my eldest one, joining in with the daily routines.
It was very unfortunate that shortly before filming, Heidi was involved in a motorcycle accident.
As I was coming out of the estate, the gardener, the maintenance man, he was hosing down the road, and basically I skidded. I landed on my right knee. I had a slight fracture to my kneecap. I'm undertaking physio now, and she reckons I've got a slight problem with the meniscus and the cartilage, so we'll have to see. She's going to give me another 3 more weeks of physio, and if not, I will have to undertake surgery, but I hope, I'm trying to postpone that until after the programme.